Kamala Harris had a pretty good start when she replaced Joe Biden. The polls were good for her. She had a good convention. The coronation, you can criticize it for being undemocratic, but it was a very good period for her. But she did it with a very positive mantra. It was going to be joy and hope and the promised land and all the rest of it. Exactly what Ben Ferguson just said. What I can't understand is why she's abandoned that from a political perspective to go full-on Trump bashing, given that for Hillary Clinton in 2016, when she did that, and you can even extend it to having all the pop stars like Beyonce and so on getting on stage with her stuff, it's exactly the same playbook of Hillary Clinton. We know that didn't work for Hillary. Surrounding herself with elite pop stars and hammering Trump 24/7 failed spectacularly. The most qualified person in presidential history lost to the least qualified person. So why would she abandon? I'm just genuinely curious, having watched this from afar, why has she abandoned what looked like a good strategy of hope and positivity to go full-on Trump bashing? Because the thing Trump relies on more than anything is being the center of attention. And right now, all anyone is talking about is Donald Trump.
Yesterday, if you saw her speech, her closing argument at the Ellipse in Washington, D.C., which was attended by 75,000 people, she just did that. She landed the plane. It was about forward-looking optimism. It was about restoring rights. And she put it in the context of history, of struggle. She talked about Seneca Falls. She talked about Stonewall. And she also made a compare and contrast. I'm so glad she did it at the Ellipse in Washington, D.C., because there are stakes here. There's not just two sides. This isn't Mitt Romney. This isn't John McCain. This isn't George W. Bush. This is her versus the man who refuses to admit that he lost the 2020 election, who incited a violent insurrection, whose MAGA supporters took a shit in the U.S. Capitol, who to this day, when asked, did he lose the election, he says no. To this day, he promotes a lie where a majority of Republican voters believe Donald Trump's lie that he won the election, that he lost. He is priming the pump for this type of hate. He has promoted neo-Nazi conspiracies against Haitians. He said he will unleash the military against United States citizens in the final 2 weeks of the election. This is a man who quotes Hitler, saying that immigrants poison the blood. So what Kamala Harris is saying is, look, I'm going to take us forward. I'm going to restore Roe v. Wade. Who brags about overturning Roe v. Wade?
We win on election
Donald
day.
Trump. Who has died as a result of Donald Trump and Supreme Court justices overturning Roe v. Wade? Women in Georgia. They did not have access to health care. Who said the most beautiful word in the American language, English language, is tariffs? Donald Trump said that at Joe Rogan. He said whale psychologist, Hannibal Lecter. Let's do economy real quick. When economic experts have compared both plans of Kamala Harris and Donald Trump, overwhelmingly, who says the plan of Kamala Harris works better for the American people? Every single Nobel laureate economist.
That is Goldman Sachs came out and said they were taken out of context.
Ben, just hold on. Stop.
Came out and said that
just
what
stop.
they said in the
Calm
campaign
down.
trail was a lie.
Take it down. Ben,
I don't care about your other lies. I don't care about your other lies. But when you say this to the American people who are suffering,
there's no other lies. Ben, just relax.
Again, I know you're going to kick my ass, yada, yada. People can laugh.
No,
I'll go back to this.
It's already done.
It's already done.
Let me just finish.
Said that is a lie. They said that that was not what their report said. And when you insult the American people and you tell them that the economy is great right now and Bidenomics is working when it's not working and they're suffering and hurting,
let me just
finish. Then you say that they say her campaign plan is going to work better. Goldman Sachs said you're full of shit, to quote you from earlier.
Okay, let me just finish real quick. So go back, look at the facts, look at the I'm going to finish.
That's not.
Yeah, Nobel laureates say her plan is better. Wait, just let me finish.
Harris. They never said that. Y'all brought it up.
Give me 15 seconds.
They brought it up.
Give me 15 seconds. Donald Trump wants to have trade wars, tariffs. He'll increase costs for the United States. He wants to give tax cuts to the rich. He has no plan for health care, but he wants to destroy Obamacare. According to Project 2025, no real plan for Social Security and Medicare. Roe v. Wade, listen, he praises overturning Roe v. Wade. So, yes, everyone's paying attention, Piers. This is why she's leading in the polls, the A-plus polls. This is why I believe she will win. This is why she had 75,000 people at the Ellipse and Donald Trump had 20,000 people at Madison Square Garden. And people are paying attention to Donald Trump, who yesterday said we live in a garbage can.
Again, everybody said, hang on.
Can I answer
what he
your
actually
question?
said, he actually didn't say that we're all living in a garbage can. He said that the situation on the border has turned America into a garbage can for the rest of the world. Very different context.
He called America into a garbage can.
Bingo.
I'm just saying, different context to the one you said. Let me bring you